All right, man. Welcome to a fresh edition of the Kissing Annie podcast.
Baby!
We're back like we never left.
Yeah, as always.
This couch feels quite spacious without Bash, eh?
Yeah, Bash kwa insulation.
Wengine kaa sita anaweza kaa hapa.
Bash kiwa hayuko.
Umsema misuli zake zina grow sana.
Atasema ni misuli si fat.
No, that guy has been chewing chumas.
Yeah, he has consistently.
Every day.
Yeah.
Wale B, unajua nini yao inaitwa sijui B, sijui what. B buzzing.
Oh, akwenda gym ule msewa nini ule ugali man alikuwa alifungwa gym ronga.
I think
ugali man I used to go to his gym in
yeah.
Yes, no.
And then
you used to go to his gym?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Because he has a gym and he was in Ronga.
You are living in Ronga?
Yeah.
At that time.
Hey, this guy is a tourist.
But ulikuwa it was so nini cheap. Kunalipa na skuma.
Yako na ugali.
But he used to be buff back then and he's a good trainer.
Yeah,
and talkative.
Yeah,
obviously.
he looks like he just
so ulikuwa unalipa how much?
Ilikuwa cheap. I think it was like 2.5 a month. Yeah. Na ugali na lunch kwa na avocado.
Chumbari, avocado muhimu.
Cheki coach mazezi na do but niko na hii korokoro kama hii. You guys, there's another day I was up in Kita in Mulolongo, eh? So there's not a gym up. There used to be, now it's a quick month. Kitama it was this cow supers.
We have a cow in the house.
What's the name of any cow super? A popular Mulays. Yeah. So Mulays was super Jew, eh? I mean Mulays was downstairs. Then there was a gym, a very nice gym upstairs.
Yeah.
So mazee mimi nilikuwa nafanya job hapo Standard. So nikasimama hapo nikaingia hapo. I inspected the gym, you guy. Check mimi nikiinua machuma cheki. Oh, so hizi ndio chuma zenyu, eh?
Okay.
Then I paid you guy.
Yeah.
And then I went digs.
Yeah. And that was the last time.
See you guy. I just used to drive past. Check.
unafanya hivi.
You guy felt shame, eh?
Mr. Muley aliona tu one Emmanuel on the roster ajai come tena
mazee. But it's because the reason I was joining the gym was wrong. I was joining because my pal was joining the gym.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you need the right reasons, man.
I don't think you can join.
Especially kuachwa inaweza kuwa very good motivation.
Yeah.
Lakini hizi sustainable kumaanisha ukipata dem hiyo story imeisha.
I think your pain ina kusustain. Siamana amekuwa gym for the last 2 years.
Yeah. Sema reason yake ni gani sasa?
Sikuachwa.
Yeah.
Yake sasa ni kama ameenda dark side sasa.
Oh, you think so?
No.
Huh?
I don't know.
But he's always been on the dark side, that guy.
It did help. Of racism. But it did help for him.
Oh, for real, huh?
Yeah, check sisi watu wako na nini help.
Bana mnapikiwa tu vizuri.
You guys still nice?
Nilikosa. It's been a month now since I haven't gone.
Oh, so you really grow fast, eh?
Yeah.
You got your stomach. Check your stomach.
Inangojaga tu ache gym 1 week.
As in me na Bashir are usually like this. If I'm fat, Bashir is healthy. If I'm not, he's not. He is.
So now he is healthy and you're...
I think now we are crisscrossing each other on the way. Me down. Me up, him down.
Why?
John was with Bash and he was bomoing some Black Forest. Yake yote.
Hiyo ni cheat. Bashir kwa unasikia ni cheat.
Then after he ate a fruit.
Let me cancel it out. Bana.
Akandizi katashikisha all the cholesterol.
I get that gist. You know maybe like when I drink a lot. The next day I pick aloe vera serious.
Aloe vera what?
It's aloe vera water. Just put aloe vera in some water.
That's not like some bitter water?
Goja, it's bitter but it's a dawa.
For real?
You want to say you can kunja sura kunywa NKC but not aloe vera?
Yeah. There's aloe vera.
Yes. Aloe vera. Have you ever jipaka the aloe vera on your face?
Yeah.
Have you ever tasted it?
Yeah, it's bitter.
Bitter as hell.
Just like...
Check it, I drink it like every other morning.
Oh, all right.
Bila honey. Because I'm a rasta like that.
But you have good skin.
Merci.
Yeah.
It is aloe vera.
Acha tutuendelea. Another news.
You put it on your member.
Smooth as nini.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But members
you
are generally
on the corona of the member.
No, you mix it up with those two nini. Inaitwaje? That's clear stuff. Kinge na aloe vera sasa uchanganisha hapo juu. Si capri nini? Capricum.
He's a punk, you guy.
Changanisha and then you pack on the head.
But you guys, at least we've talked about members 4 minutes into the pod, you guys.
Yeah, we're doing good.
You guys, we are growing.
Like my member, nikipaka nini?
Not like your belly as you're not going to the gym, you guys. But you guys, I'm just back from Nanyuki.
Yeah, I saw nini.
We went for a gig jana with Bash.
Hey.
Did some event for those guys. We only performed for 10 minutes.
Okay, at least.
Yeah, maze, they weren't so organized, maze. Itabidi ni edit part, eh? Maybe I'll edit the company.
Nah,
No,
but it's okay.
it's okay.
Yeah, it's good. Nini,
Nanyuki were not organized, but you'll edit this out.
say with your chest. Yeah, if it wasn't.
Yeah, so we only did 10 minutes.
As opposed to you were supposed to do?
Yeah.
We're supposed to do
Longer.
initially we were supposed to do between 6:30 and 10. Then it moved to 9 to 10. And then now it 10 to 10 ndio tukapiga show.
10 to 11.
10 to 10. There was a game jana.
10 to 10?
What do you mean 10 to 10?
10 minutes to 10.
10 to 10.
Yeah.
So mlichapata 5-5. Hata si 10 to...
Yeah.
Easy.
And then we went back to our luxurious rooms. You guys jana I showered 2 times. And then today in the morning
One solo one with Bashir.
Luxury.
In fact, I beba those things. I wish I had them here. You guys, those guys had some nice lotions.
No, Lisa.
Sijui rosemary.
Did you carry them?
Yeah.
Ziko nazo hapa hivi?
Ziko kwa gari.
Akona slippers zingine zimekatwa hapa mbele.
Mocha ya red ingine ya blue.
You guy. I was tempted to carry the robe.
Lojo.
So unajua hizo robe.
Yeah.
Robes, yeah.
But when you're checking out, we're told just wait till somebody's going to check the room first.
Yeah.
Because they would have been caught with a
Yeah.
stolen robe.
Bana.
Akurusha hizo but sabuni they can't.
Acha-
Tumafuta tu sabuni you can take.
I
But-
swept this is what I normally take from rooms. I take all the, so you know, hizo coffee.
Yeah, sachets.
Bags,
Yeah.
I take those. Then all those things for shaving in the kitchen. You know, these are set for shaving. So we take all those. Or like
Mashampoo.
anything.
Mi ubeba mosquito net, curtains,
Towel.
nazipack tu vizuri, towel ndio hiyo hapo ndani.
I used to know Chico used to nab all her tissue paper from hotels.
Kiev man. Si Kiev man afanya hivyo
Chick.
atulet.
Atulete tissue.
Band.
But me, I think carrying something like a towel is now stealing, huh?
I think that's stealing. Towel, robe.
Yeah.
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 Hizo zingine
Slippers.
pia slippers.
Bed.
Cheki una
Cheki fanya hivi ipindue hivi alafu tutoke na hivi.
una check in na lorry. Wasa shanga. Ai.
Yeah, nini ana check out.
So you guys, Jana, me and Bash, after that 10 minutes, we decided to go and look for a place to go watch soccer. Eh? Not there.
Yeah.
So we went to Nanyuki. Then we didn't find a place. So we came back. So at the gate, Mazi, this guy is asking us, who else is in the car? I think they thought we were going to Okota chicks up with
you know Nanyuki ni
Cheki, how many people are in this vehicle? Cheki,
Mkufungua.
siwangalie. So I opened the window. You guys that were cheerily chunguliad with a bright floodlight.
yeah, they could be on the floor.
Akupata
hiding.
anyone.
We didn't. Us guys don't go bebaing chicks.
Yeah.
Cheki.
You know, you normally go and beba chicks.
Yeah.
It's Nanyuki, that's the nini.
My chicks there,
I'm
beba.
just a nicking this.
Yeah, but Nanyuki is known for, it has a couple of
It has,
tourist attractions.
kuna ma POK.
Mapi wako?
But they're for the
But they are for the
Johnnies.
Johnnies.
What you mean they're for the Johnnies?
I don't think you can
Ukikam
afford
na
as a
do,
local.
what do you mean? Ukam na do, watangaleni do ya Johnny na ini.
Wanachukua
Kutana kadhaa.
Wanachukua how much?
Sijui.
But
But you
umeona.
see, I have seen. Unajua
Kuna do
kitambo,
nini huko?
kitambo, my mother worked with POKs and that was one place she worked with them as in trying to give them skills, business skills.
Okay.
Yeah.
Accounting. Cheki uki.
Umelipa dhate. Nilikuambia tukianza hapa ni 50. Eta 17 bob nikupatie 100. Tumalizane.
Cheki mtu akikulipa 500 unachukua 200 savings.
Cheki ukifunga CD msako hapa na calculator. Okay, tulisema short 2 ni
Alafu
7.
rent yako ifai kuwa more than 30% of your income. So 150 ni rent you guys. But anyway, so she used to like sort of train them to chomoka from.
Yeah, and you know they are a marginalized group, you know, so it's
sex
good.
workers, you mean?
Yeah, sex work.
There's this new movement of sex work is work.
It is work, yes. Sex work is work.
But it's not good work, right?
What do you mean it's not good work?
It's not
work.
because they work under very tough conditions.
They work under tough
Because you
conditions.
can get raped.
It's true.
Okay, I've said raped. How will I edit this part again?
It's okay. You
You
said
can
it
get
again.
ripped.
But it's okay. Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, you could get murdered. You could get a lot of things can happen.
You don't know who you're meeting.
True that. That's the risk that comes
I had a
with.
story about this chick who went and then she. Who was telling her the story? I don't know if it was here. So they get the room, and then
With a client.
This guy opened the fridge, and then there were baby parts in the fridge. Then she was told to fry and they eat.
So wait,
So-
hold up. The chick
So you know those chicks in
gets
Tao?
a client.
Yeah,
Yes.
they
And
would
then
go
they
to
go
the
back to
client.
They go to
Place.
the crib.
Uh-huh.
Then when they figure the crib,
Uh.
this guy locks the door.
Unataka kajuice ama unataka mkono ya mtoi? Takula hii mkono bro.
So this guy had baby ninis in the digs in the fridge, and then she was told to fry them. And then that guy chomoa dagan and laid it on the table. So now
Bro.
you either fry or you guy you're done.
Pilipili kakwe mild ama unataka like shit.
Are there
And then
many?
Tutami kaza kicheko you guy. Check it Tutami. I'm not laughing.
There are many
So,
depraved people, man.
So this guy, so the chick fried
Baby
then,
back ribs.
Wakambio.
This is undercooked. Bring me the 80-year-old mate.
Aged Wagyu beef.
Hey, uza marinate hii nini bro? Zikinafanya kichwa unasikia ina nini? Bro, this is undercooked. What the fuck is this?
Have you never cooked a baby before?
Damn.
You get
Sorry.
that funny, you guys.
Sorry, it's funny but
So nasikia Nduta. So this so served the nini wakambia wakasema eat it. So they ate together. Then the guy told the chick to go lala into my room. So she just went there, chilled out there all night. And then in the morning he opened for her the door and she left.
alimlipa.
Probably.
Sidhani niliuliza kama alilipo.
Na kukomonga.
But I swear she puked yake yote.
Yeah.
No, he didn't komonga.
Yeah,
So I'm saying
yeah.
it's work, but it's not good work.
it's work and it has a lot of high risk. But again, you know, there's places where POK is recognized by the government. It's actual work. You even have benefits.
Yeah, in
And-
Amsterdam.
Yeah. You even have like a
Red-
union.
You can even
Right,
pay
district.
using
Bitcoin.
Yeah, even Bitcoin,
You
man.
can pay
if
using
you have.
BNB. So you're gonna BNB exchange. Okay.
And then
transfer.
here a lot of people think
P2P.
ati you have to be ati wale mamauru ndio wao ufanya POK. It's not. There's a lot of people who are in desperate need of just something to do. That is the only thing that they have.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So what was your mother's like? Was she able to build up a number?
And where was she working with them?
What's her review?
She was working. There's a group. Kitambo, she's a group called Groots. I don't know if Groots Kenya.
Wapi?
Girls rooting
Nah. I don't think.
of
I don't think it's a nini. I think it's
Tupoko.
grassroots. It's grassroots. Nimekuwa NGO from a long
Like
from a long
grassroots
time.
wapi? Murang'a, Kiambu.
They have now projects in different places. That's what I was coming to.
okay.
But they are, I think, based in Nairobi.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
they're still around, eh?
Yeah, they're still around.
Yeah, there are many people who do that noble task of trying to work with those guys to help them.
Yeah, they pitia, and a lot of them, if you hear the stories that people
They are horrific. Man.
horrific, and then depraved niggas out here. Even if you want to do something with someone, just because you've paid for it doesn't mean you have free need just to do whatever.
You know, there's some guys. Okay, I'm not. This is another story. Unless somebody thinks I'm disagreeing with you. There's a friend of mine who didn't know how to vibe chicks. So he just deals with the
With POKs,
kapoko.
and even then, how does he deal with the POKs? Even
No, see, he just pays and then he can come on.
no talking, just
I think he's weird around it, but it gives him confidence. Because the chick will be willing. But that one of going, saying hi, what's your number, can we meet on Tuesday? He didn't know how to do those things. So imagine him so Amboseli. Unja Amboseli?
No.
The place plan you call Lavi, man.
oh yeah, kwa hivyo ni high and that's in
Ushaenda hizo majoint? So what
Amboseli.
happens is,
Amboseli hapa
kama
ni-
demo wanatokea wanapanga
Wanakaa
line.
vifaru.
Have I ever told you guys the day we were going to book a stag place for my pal? So maze tumetoka na base yangu Kiev and another guy, eh? So we were going to another place in Spring Valley. So it's a house. So if you have a stag party, you go there and talk to that chick. So when we were going, my pal says, "Hey, you can't go to such a place without condoms." All right? So he buys two boxes of condoms.
Yeah.
Then he gives me two,
Mm.
Kevo two, and then these other guy too. So we ingia there. So in India, chicks parade themselves and salamia you as they go. Eh? So the idea is you see a chick and call and say, nataka huyo number 4. But now see us guys are going to book the place. So we go.
Yeah, you went with condoms to book the place.
Yeah.
Better
That's a safe
better
bet
safe than
never.
sorry.
Yeah.
You get.
Okay.
So we vibe that chick. That chick says she needs X amount of money. How many guys are going to be coming? We finish. We leave. Okay. Remember I'd work at the condo.
Yes.
So I go home, those days I used to stay with my chick. We weren't married yet. So naingia kwa nyumba, lala nicely. So in the morning, she's like, hey, babe, uko na sombili? So I'm like, yeah, I have sombili. Check it. Shwa!
Trust me, niko na sombe.
I thought this was money.
Trust.
So it's more 2 freaking condoms, you guys. 2!
Not even one.
Oh, like 2 singular ones, not
No,
two
see,
packets.
you remember we bought 2 packets and divided 2
Oh,
to
6
2.
by 3.
Yeah, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
so now she's looking at me like
What the hell?
what? First
Yeah,
you have
this
2,
is-
you have condom,
2.
and then there are 2. Mazemi, I just said checking. Okay, she really walked out, huh? Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
I don't know where that story came from. Man.
And now you're still together.
They
The nini is
delete.
going strong.
See,
Oh, okay.
Going strong.
You didn't recover from that.
we didn't recover. So we got married and then she bounced. I think she remembered that story.
Yeah, she was like, hey,
Cheki, this guy is a bitch. Cheki, yeah.
Till
Yeah, man.
condoms
So
do us part.
unasema Nanyuki is known for this maneno. eh?
No, so chikata ule dem mwenye aliuliwa na Johnny.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a crazy story.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was
yeah,
her
yeah,
name
yeah.
Agnes? Oh, yeah.
But where there are soldiers, there are definitely gonna be many people plying the world's oldest trade.
Yeah.
I mean, I think people, if anything, we need to have empathy for people. Do you know, this is the alternate lives that people are living. It could have been you. Could have been me.
Being a poko.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think?
Maybe.
Kuruka your story.
If there's a parallel universe, of course.
Yeah, it is just another human being.
But
just
me, I'm
trying-
like, in that sector, where is the gender equality? And this is a question I'm posing to feminists. Unajua, hakuna a lot of representation for males bana.
Oh, in
The
that
barrier for
sector.
entry
Apart from
is,
ringtone kapoko.
Yes, except for that guy. We need to get
Check a ringtone kapoko.
What the fuck is that?
Check it.
You don't know
I
ringtone?
don't know. His name is Ringtone Apoko.
Oh, the main guy to the ringtone wa kawaida.
Yeah, the singer.
Okay.
The guy who sings. I think he still sings.
So you're fighting for equality in that sector.
Well, I'm trying to raise awareness to Nini.
I think they're there, but they
Yeah.
don't. They're not out
as
there.
vocal.
They're in the
or-
closet.
Yeah, but they
But
are
they don't
there.
stand out.
A lot of, I think, not even like gigolos at catering to women. There's a lot of more gays, POKs, I'd say, dudes.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah, they're not standing in the streets like.
Yeah,
we
nah.
see
I think they have their own
chicks
networks,
do.
bana.
I think the dudes do massage. You know these guys on TikTok who have a massage parlor. They wash your body.
Msezenda kufanya
The way
massage.
they wash chicks' thighs.
I have seen. Me, I don't want my thighs to be washed like that. Not even for any sexual whatever. But it looks like you actually getting a deep tissue. Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they get turned on those chicks?
Yeah, for sure. You're being
But the
touched.
guy is professional.
Yeah,
so
he is a professional.
allegedly.
Nothing,
What do
sorry.
you mean allegedly? He is a professional.
Okay, we don't know.
Me.
Is Steve a massage professional?
I think alisomea. Akona the theory. Si
He's making
kuguza-
money. Hata kona kakitu hapa ya simu.
Serious. Because
Steve
his hands
massage.
are
Oh.
busy.
Me, I saw some guy. Yeah.
His sons are busy.
You know, you think maybe they get offers for
They probably do. Here's the
kumonga
thing.
me for money.
If you're being massaged hata kama ulikuwa na uchungu, but you're being touched all over, you know, they even tell you, like my sister is a professional masseuse.
Oh, for real, huh?
Yeah. And she's her, it's, you know, profesh nini amefanya mpaka for your feet, what's it called? Reflexology. Yeah, on your hands. And amesomea anatomy and every other thing.
So does she get guys who try to tell her
Of course.
to do happy ending?
Yeah.
So she just says no.
So yeah, of course. Utaniniwa ngapi?
Like Nancy Reagan. Just say no.
Alafu, yes, you are told if you're being massaged right now, of course I'm going to be touching you and maybe your member will stand.
Oh, you're told?
Yeah.
But Miss Jayambiwa nikena.
Ujaambiwa unaendaga tu na nini? Unastandisha tu hapo.
I standing sana
And then you're like, just expect it. Don't feel embarrassed. You know, some people will feel embarrassed or that it has happened.
Not me.
This is not your.
Yeah.
Other
Mi ndio
people.
nitawaona. Actually ukiniguza hapo kwa toes, just expect
Ujue?
some uprising.
Me, there's another day I was being massaged in Sarova White Sands Beach Resort.
Eish,
By a
okay.
guy.
Okay.
To the chick. Me can be massaged by
Me, I like being massaged by a
Yeah, a
guy.
guy
Me,
puts
don't.
pressure in
Anaweza
everything.
ingia nini deeper into my asshole. Because unajua guys' fingers, they're longer. But yeah, I like that.
You guy, you're making people want to leave. You
You want to go? Okay.
You're not hanging around?
Our producer wants to leave, so yeah.
Do you want to walk?
No, fuck that, man. This is more important.
Walk tutangoja.
Sasa.
Huh?
Yeah.
You'll come back at the deep hole thing.
Yeah, please post that story and then I'll come back to share more.
We'll pick it up from the deep hole.
Yeah.
So you walk, then me and Duta tuendelee na hii job.
You're going?
Yeah.
Sasa.
Sorry guys, not over time.
Okay, it's okay.
See you.
All right.
Have fun.
All right, thank you. Thanks for coming through. So, ringtone kapoko.
Check it. Don't. Why are you nining you? Do you know ringtone? Ringtone is Sukatia, my sister.
Seriously, must this topic saying with your family members. Check it. Do you know my sister and my
used to come up with a car and place it on Kepasa.
Oh yeah, I know Kepasa.
Yeah. So my sister used to be there. It was Aqua Miokoka.
She used to work there?
No. She was there happy.
Or just hanging?
Yeah, just hanging, drinking.
See, the first place we did comedy was up at Kepasa.
Okay, Pasa.
Yeah.
Hey, okay.
Not the first place, but one of the first
places.
It was me, Doug, Mamito, and Aman.
Hey, that's dope. Yeah.
So,
Kepasa was nice for events.
So those guys wanted us to sign a contract, and yet they are not paying us anyway.
They wanted you to just do them. Ama?
We'll be performing there every week on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then they are not paying us.
Yeah.
No, what kind of sick contract is that?
What are they offering you? Cheapo?
They'd give us food actually.
Food and drink? No.
And shots.
Shots.
But shots, it's at their own discretion.
Yeah, true that.
But no, I don't like that thing of artists being paid with shots.
Yeah, with food and shots.
Cheapens you.
Yeah.
Check to talk about your drinks. Check sitaki drinks. Like
give
pay me with money, man.
Yeah, give me cash money.
So Ringtone would come holler at your sis. Sister kwa lingiana malimkuza.
Azi, man. Ringtone.
But did you ever vibe? Like, did you ever interact
with him? No.
Oh, okay.
No. My sister just was telling me.
And does he write badly on purpose? Samani hajui kuandika.
Mimi sana najua.
Hajui kuandika?
Here's what I think. When you started out, because it's coming in from a point of lazima I wanna penya, let me sing a gospel song. Utapenya based on that.
Oh.
But I don't think he has the musical backing. He's just
I'm trying to remember one of his songs.
Even me can't remember.
Ka Yesu Rudi kwa Yesu or something.
It sounds vaguely familiar.
But funny enough, he was unwell Josie.
Oh, he was?
I saw Tumbili and some other guys praying for him.
Hey, he's a to him.
Cheki ringtone kapoko tunasema upone.
Katika jina la Yesu.
So yeah, so I was telling you, mate, I feel like that's okay. I hear you when you say sex work is work, but I feel like it's not the best work somebody can do.
I know, but the fact that people have to do it, if you are a client there, just treat them like humans, okay? They are offering a service that clearly a lot of dudes need. You know, a lot of dudes out here are very vile Basha alikuwa anasema
kao best yangu
wako very they don't have the skills. A lot of them are like that. Na ukiona kwa hivyo pia siji, don't be too hard on yourself, okay? Don't now become an asshole because you can't talk to chicks.
No, but for real, they provide a solid service.
They do, very solid and I think it's necessary because a lot of people want some kind of intimacy but don't want someone with them all the time. And this is, and some of these people are actually fun people you could hang out with for an hour and feel your life has been jangled.
How about escorts? Are they shaken in Kenya? Like
they haven't, but I think they are. They are, but the shikakati maju.
Like there's a guy called Jamal Rohosafi who was a new chick.
I've been seeing that on TikTok.
But this side of the Sahara.
The guy.
Yeah, Jamal guy. There's a chick who was a big. He has hooked up with this chick who was Katia to Davido. So I think me I'd classify those chicks as escorts.
Kwanza, if you're celebrity hopping, if I should call it that,
yes,
it does kind of seem like you're
providing that service. Huh?
Yeah, which again, if there's consent all round, why not?
Yeah. Sometimes I see them standing in Ojokapo 2 Grapes, Rose Avenue.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I had money,
Uyo,
namchukua, we go eat.
Yeah, just
for a comedy show.
Yeah, true.
But are you gonna pay her for her time?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I'm watching.
Per hour, Rudy.
Whatever her rate
you're paying for nini. Kwanza kuna ile unajua so ulipia girlfriend experience pia.
Yeah.
Where even if you don't komonga, you'll go out on a date, watch a movie, nini,
Yeah,
like
get married.
Show up to your friends like that guy. To get
but then unaweza show up to your friends.
Cheki ulimit wapi wife wako? Cheki Hurlingham, unaona hiyo building inaitwa hiyo nyiko na
Black
dance
Samurai.
Achana nayo,
hapo chini.
hapo.
Mazana nilibaya tu mahindi alafu ni hivyo tu. Kakuwa wife.
I told you the day I was going digs with my Zach hapo Agwins Kodak and some couple said, honey, me and my dad really legged.
Both of you not wanting it to be.
I wish we talked about it at least. Huh?
Yeah, just
yeah.
address
We should have
this.
said, hey, huyo ako na miguu poa.
Tukaa hiyo, si ndio? Yeah.
Cheki dad huyo ako na miguu poa. But we didn't have such a relationship.
Like that, yeah. But yeah.
Cheki dada, nilimdish juice.
Unishakomonga mazi. Unasema nini?
Ako
Sasa
fiti.
wewe unamjua huyo.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Ni feminist tu ya chana.
You guys know hapo Kite hapo in my shed is a very nice place for your biashara ya massage. I have some shed hapo nyuma.
Yeah.
What do you use it for?
Nothing. It has like a couch where I sit.
Oh.
I sit
Yeah.
outside.
Is that where you're doing the Lamp Chronicles with Doug?
Yeah.
It looks nice.
Yeah,
Look
man.
nice. Yeah.
Maze, I can quit comedy and become a masseuse, maze. So you see there's privacy because chicks have to come all that way.
Yeah.
Cheki haya, piga left turn ukifika hapa kwa Shell and then piga left.
Ingine.
Then they ingia maze. Cheki, so where do I sit? Cheki enda hapo nyuma. Okay,
Unaambia nice time.
But I think you massage enough of them until it becomes you don't feel jack.
I think so.
Unless you're a super pervert.
Yeah, if you unless
You think as a man
exactly,
who has
as
that
a man,
business.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, that's tricky.
If you're just in it to hata unaweza guza vipi mse mwambie check na uko na knot hapa hivi kwa mgongo.
Yeah, because those things are actually
getting turned on.
They actually like sometimes you see on this side, I don't know what's wrong with my body on this side. So in those chicks for the kinyozi massaging me on this side, they actually say they feel the tension.
A knot,
A
yeah,
knot,
you can
yeah.
get a knot yenye mse ana feel akifanya hivi na thumb. Yeah, stress.
But miss nimeachia George your biz.
Mi nimeenda the amount of physio I've done maze.
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
For your back.
And it's expensive. no?
It's expensive. It used to be like 3K a session and that's on the cheaper side.
Damn, that's when they want to komonga you.
That's when they have to komonga you.
Yes. Sitaki kukomongwa. Niko na shida ya mgongo.
Nimepona mgongo lakini sasa kuna shimo ingine hapo nahitaji kazi.
Cheki ushalipa kwa
Chicks kusema ati having sex kind of helps your back. Okay, for chicks that is.
All right.
Yeah, and headaches.
Me, I don't even know.
These theories are interesting, huh?
They're interesting, but
You does it help your back?
nah.
Or just
If anything, it makes it worse.
Mine too. Yeah.
You got another news, maze. Pop Leo the 14th.
14th.
Yeah, but
Segue
he's
ya
now
Pop.
in business. Man.
Yeah.
Franco.
You guys, those
Leo.
guys were celebrating. Hata Pop Francis hajakauka.
Bana, wana nikata
Kumbe
kuwa.
si nini just companies where they advertise your position before hata nini mwili
Ikwe by
charni with the same
You
people.
guys, even the ninis, those things which eat mwili hazijapata hiyo mwili bado.
Haijadike.
Bana. Hizo mavitu zote mwili.
Immediately wana celebrate na wasema we have a
Cheki
new
kuna
future.
mwili fulani ilizikwa
Ziko when bro? Ni leo, ilikuwa leo.
Was it 9 days ago?
I think ni pale ni Rome.
Ama hiyo moshi na hoga wakichoma mwili yake bro. Ndio enda.
And then you guys, even the guys in the audience were quite happy with the new pope. I'm not saying they should be sad, but see, you can be forlorn kiasi.
You just look sad.
Soko yeah!
Check in new pope, baby!
Cool, baby! US in this bitch! So,
Check USA! USA! Okay, Trump really wrote a long tweet about that new pope. He's quite jazzed that he's from America.
It must be.
But this guy is 69 years old. I think that's a good thing. At least at a day this
I
soon.
can't relate to that age at least. If
Yako na
anything.
miaka kadhaa.
These guys normally elect fossils. Check it, the pope. Check. The pope has only 6 years to live.
Nashanga hii ni kotu ama ni nini bro? Huku ni wapi?
Bana.
Wewe nani alikuwa anasema pope lazima kwa 8 years? Ilikuwa Bash.
Bash ilikuwa na vitu.
Bash ana tu.
Bash bila producer anaweza
Alikuwa
tuambia.
anasema kwa 8 ilikuwa 80 ndio cut off. Alafu sasa anything below 80 can get to be pope.
Oh, you can't be over 80.
Yeah, it can't be over 80. That's what he
Over
meant.
80.
No. It's 80 and below.
And
Are you guys couples?
Yeah, I was raised Katho by the way.
Oh, okay. Ulikuwa unaenda kula mwili ya Yesu?
Sikufikia kwa kukula mwili ya Yesu ama kunywa damu. But I was baptized, I went for catechism classes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why you got Clara.
Yes.
And that's a baptism name.
Yes. Actually,
Confirmation name.
I picked that name myself by the way.
Oh, yeah.
You have to go in the dictionary.
Kaa tattoo. Unafungua kaa kitabu ya tattoo na Clara.
Kulichagua tattoo?
Kwa kitabu, yeah.
Ulilipa maji tattoo?
Kutoka hapa ni
Sio mwezi mmoja.
At 500.
It's this name.
Yeah. Hold on to that story.
It's held on. I think the tattoo is in 2 parts. It was made in 2 parts.
Hold on. I'm in the lane, so we use the audio.
What are you talking about? Tattoo.
Yeah, I was asking you where you how much you paid for this stuff.
From halfway I got it done 2 days. The lower one from here until here 3,500, and then from here until.
It was done in stages.
Yeah.
Turning up there.
Okay.
Up here.
Yeah. How about the one on top of
3,500 bado.
Yeah.
7,000.
That one was free.
Tattoo mimi uchungu spendi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, uchungu.
Me have a tattoo on top of my ass, you guys.
Created by Eugene Waugh.
Imeandikwa DNR, do not resuscitate.
Imeandikwa sex work is work.
I'm a exit only.
Yeah, maze. So you guys, I think this new pope looks healthy.
Yeah.
I think huyu ataishiishi.
That's all the best, Maze.
All the best to him, man.
Yeah.
What's the work of a pope?
See, leading the Catholic Church.
Yeah,
you guys.
leading the
Human
Catholic
beings
Church.
need leadership.
There's cardinals, there's bishops, archbishops.
Yeah, him.
It's just like any other political.
Yeah, no preso wa Vatican, by the way.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
head of state of the Vatican
The
is
city is a city state.
Yeah.
It's a country, by the way, they say, inside of Rome.
Yeah.
So I think he's the sort of he's a president.
Yeah.
Do you remember when he died? All these praises went there to pay
But
their
a
respect.
president has a deputy, don't they?
Yeah, there's a
But is there an
Camelengo.
assistant pope?
Yeah, you see who was simamiaing for him? It's not an assistant pope, but it's someone who was simamiaed before they chose this one. Anaitwa Camelengo.
Prophet
Is
Awol
that his name?
That's the title.
Camelengo.
Camelengo.
Yeah, Camelengo.
I've never known.
Yeah.
Inazonga jina mzeta.
Camelengo.
Je, Camelengo ako wapi? Amekuja na matatu ya
Just as
Shida
Camelengo.
Camelengo ni
Bebeba miwa the whole journey, bro. Camelengo ni mbana kusiwe buya. You're in town now.
wewe pigia Camelengo mwengie job bana. Uja bana penda kulala sana bana.
Kame. Check it out. You guys ever read
Come in
Da
San
Vinci
Diego.
Code? You see that?
Dan Brown. So,
Yeah, Da Vinci
did you read
Code.
it?
No.
The Catholic conspiracy and everything.
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci Code, yeah.
That's some
So that's why I had all those things.
Shit.
Yeah, it does, but
Yeah.
again, it's there's some reality to
The one where
it.
it says Jesus was married to some chick.
Is it the one, the book?
No, that's another.
Da Vinci Code. I don't know. Maybe there's a couple
it's
of
a series
books.
by that guy called Dan Brown.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. So Da Vinci inasemaje?
it had just some things to say about the church,
About
the Catholic Church. So the
the
Camelengo was
Vatican.
mentioned there, as one of the people who
The
was
Camelengo. We Kamagera bwana.
Cheki jaza hiyo gari wewe Camelengo Kamagera.
Makardinals wako huko hajakula. Kamagera ni nini wewe? Leta hizo smoky na samosa.
So that's interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go read about that Camelengo stuff.
Yeah, it's
But those guys control a lot of wealth, eh?
they do.
The
They're
Catholic Church is very rich.
very wealthy.
They own some very prime pieces of land, eh?
Bado ukiangalia hapa Karen,
Yeah, man.
pretty much a lot of the places.
Although most
there.
of them are donated to them, huh?
They must have gotten it before. Yeah. Kitambo.
Oh, kama hiyo Karen, I think John Keane aliwapatia hiyo land.
What you mean?
Who's John
Kuna
Keane?
places mingi sana.
John Keane used to be a
Masai.
mega Masai rich guy.
John Keane.
Yeah, I think
John
he was
Keane,
a
yeah.
appointee.
Yeah, it was super light.
So he was
Oh.
John
Like
Keane, like I'm keen on this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
a Masai.
Yeah, he's a politician. Ujai msikia John Keane?
See,
Yeah.
like in Karen, as you're going in that direction,
What
from
direction?
Galeria,
Eh.
you're going
Oh.
down towards...
Oh, okay. There's Rongai and the other
crossroads.
side. Yeah.
So, on the left
On
side,
your
there's a lot
left.
of Catholic land there.
Yes,
Yes,
actually.
a lot
That
of-
land used to be owned by John Keane.
Yeah, sasa there's huko, there's even huko kwingine. You see Hadi, the side for Hadi. Pia huko kuingia na
huko
huko,
ndani.
there's more Catholic places huko
Oh,
ndani.
actually,
Okay.
So I
so
think
many
they just-
ladies of what? Nini?
Yeah, they must have just acquired it kitambo.
Brothers of Komongo.
Yeah, Sisters of Mercy. Kamageras.
Jackie, we are the brothers of Komongo.
They've given their lives to Nini, just the work,
Uh-huh.
which is very fine. I saw some pandaing the mat. There's just, I think, even Jana ama ni juzi. Nuns, but now starting young nuns. They were younger chicks, like
freshers.
maybe 20s. Yeah, 20s or something. I'm like, just looking at them, like,
tupita na mananzi mafresha bro.
Huwezi wapata.
Freshers bash.
But nasikia wase uko Mongana huko ndani ya yote.
Me, I don't think so.
They come Mongana. It's a natural thing.
My brother and my sister.
Okay, not all of them.
Yeah, but there have been some cases of.
I think they're mega. Okay. Controlling commungarization is not easy.
Also, the Catholic Church is against the use of condoms, indio?
Yeah, so ni dry.
I think so. Ama unatoa kola unaifunga hapa hivi kwa base. Njoti sisi talk.
Asa katha uchukulia nini zao serious.
You guys podcast. Hii podcast itakansoliwa yake yote mazi.
Na gava
so holding your like your passions is very hard.
It is, but
both for men and women.
I agree, but here's the thing, depending on how you were raised. Unajua wase wengi kama madem, I would say sema umegrow ya ocha, just calm life. Akuna and you
hey, what's up here kuna
yote
wako skatai, but I'm saying most of them who come here are just like people who are not really extroverts, you know, just people who are more introverted and more chill, so they are better suited for that life.
But only buy pia
all my introverts,
like see they say even like preachers' daughters and sons wanakoga there.
Yes, achana na ujupa babao.
The enemy
is after those two.
They're more prone. They're being targeted by the devil.
Yeah, man.
Preachers' kids.
But anyway, we are not judging.
Yeah, kila mtu tuna nini na stare yake. Yeah.
And the new nuns.
Yeah, and the new freshers.
And the brothers.
Check him okay, let me not.
At least you may filter. You may na filter hapa hivi.
Check umeona manano new.
The new nuns.
Another pal of mine, maze, his mother used to be a nun.
So telling him his mother used to be a nun.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm telling him he would not have existed if not for his dad chomoing her from the
nunnery. Guy. Hey, that's
that guy's name is Clement Lubembe. Unaona hii joke ya ati joke. Unaona hii joke ya Atuoli.
She didn't have told us his name, bro.
But it's cool.
He's a famous guy, man. Yeah, Clement Lubembe.
Mzai wake alikuwa na dangle dick yake hapo nje ya nunnery ndio aseduce nini wife. Okay.
Tabidi ni edit your part.
Okay, mimi nimekuja.
You go unaenda up here. So this guy chomoa that mother from the father nunnery.
Yani went and katia.
It's nunnery.
Okay, I don't know. It's called a monastery.
Monastery, yeah?
Yani mimi ndo naita nunnery.
But I've heard the word nunnery.
Even me I have.
So he had one child, which was that friend of mine, anaitwa AD Lubembe. Shout out to him if he's watching.
Na alikuwa amemtoa before. Alikuwa amemtoa before mpatie huyo mtoto.
That's what I'm saying. Like alimtoa kwa
nani? Alikuwa shamtoa akamari.
Alafu
akampeleka Nax. Okay. So alikuwa anaishi place fulani inaitwa Kabachia, So he used to go to his digs. So this guy, he was a Kotu Secretary General. I think he mentored kina Twoli and all. Ndio Waluya wamejaa hapo Kotu.
Wamejaa na watoki.
Luya is no worst guys normally shikilia Kotu.
The trade unions, I've seen.
So this guy was my best pal nikiwa primo. So I was telling him maze kasi budako maze singing na best bud. A shout out to Clement, you guy.
Clement Wekesa.
Yeah, somebody should go and get those freshers and create more best friends. Huh?
Yeah,
turn them against God.
That last.
Chikiniaje fresher.
Kufiti.
Mwezi wakati.
But lazima uko na lines za nini?
Za church.
But they mwenye anaweza chuja God akuje for you guys. That's not a trustworthy woman.
Ama uko na lugha nyingine crazy. That's what I'm saying.
And umetoa mpaka God kwa hesabu. When I'm serious.
Can you imagine, Mazi? That is crazy, Mazi. So shout out to all the Catholics, by the way.
Shout out.
Mazi tunawapenda sana.
Mimi ni former Catholic. Mimi si Catholic.
You guys Kanye West has released a jam of the ages, Mazi.
One that the Catholics can sing along to. HH. Bro, Kanye is losing it.
Catholics, the Jews.
Oh.
He is right in front of our eyes. He's losing it.
Was that song is just on Twitter still?
No, I think Twitter is pretty free
liberal
speech based.
When there's no, like there are no parameters.
There should be parameters.
No, they should be. You guys.
There was,
and then
it was strict, and then it's been lenient, and then sometimes it wavers. Like racism, you can pretty much say anything. I feel like
Yeah.
But religion, I don't know.
What are you talking about? Hitler? The song,
yeah. Like you can post it and people will listen. I don't think it has been banned yet.
There was a time on Twitter there was this speech by Hitler which was translated to English, and people were really loving it.
Oh, it was very moving
because Hitler was sounding quite sensible.
Yeah, I think he was very.
Check the reason I love daisies is daisies are nice and cute, and I also love bunnies.
I'm stuck on a point actually.
Yeah.
He say,
I do love
daisies.
He probably was a charismatic leader in the way he spoke.
He was loquacious.
Yeah, in the loquacious and the way he spoke.
Well spoken.
Okay. Eloquent.
Mnaona zile parody za Hitler, the dub over.
I used to laugh.
What is that?
You know when he was addressing lieutenants in the
kuna time Abel Mutua did a nini on that thing.
That shit was funny because alikuwa anatoa hiyo glasses hiyo.
You guys, that actor was on point.
Was dope.
You guys, did you know Hitler was in power for only 12 years?
He did a lot in 12.
No, he killed like millions of guys in 12 years.
6 million divided by 12 you see per year.
Was it 6 million? I think it was like 40 million guys or that.
Yeah.
Jews?
Yes.
No, people who died as a result of the war. So instigated the war, right?
40.
Yeah, around 40.
But you can blame World War
on Hitler.
Him.
World War II.
Of course you can blame it on him.
You guys, it was him through and through, man.
Of course, but I'm saying like people say Hitler, it's the Jews. See
No.
The
Jews did what?
Like the centers ilikuwa zinaitwaje?
Concentration camps.
Yes, he was out seeking Jews kabisa and getting them in the
achana na the war. The war was for other things.
After like now counting everyone that the World War II affected.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
for only 12 years.
Yeah, which is interesting. Like you can do a lot in 12 years.
Bana, Ruto akipewa chance anaweza komonga wase proper.
You can komonga the planet.
Yeah.
Because the climax was now even the atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Yeah.
I don't know why the Japanese decided to align themselves with Hitler, you guys.
Yeah, back then.
I think they just wanted to be against the America and anyone else.
But that
waliatakio Pearl Harbor, Joe is serious.
Ndio nasema ati bado kuna bodies goko stuck huko, they were never retrieved, I think. Yeah.
Still alive?
No.
Kama hizo za nini Pirates of the Caribbean.
So funny
those guys who couldn't die.
Yeah, they amka in the night, I think. Was it in the night?
But maybe that guy is frying them in his dicks. Cheki kula hiyo mwili ya mtu ambaye alikufa wakati wa Hiroshima na Nagasaki. Cheki.
Story. A lot of people out here, first of all, msiamini hizi vitu za witchcraft. Ati if I get a couple of baby feet and an albino's hand, then I'll be fine.
Especially in shags where guys have no hope.
I know.
Their hope is now in those things.
But if your hope is in someone else's feet, mbona usichukue your own feet pia?
No, sin his feet kitu specific. So hiyo mganga na kusend to someone specific.
People
check and will let left
kuku,
boob.
Chukua cook on
yeah, dick.
Sikia sasa. You know they do.
You have to go to the park.
You in the park, you're looking for a freaking dick. Check.
Don't even know what a dick looks like.
Yeah. A dick is like a small antelope.
Yeah, it is. I'm just saying, kitumwa na mchawi.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, true. Do you think America was wrong for bombing Hiroshima and Nagasaki?
Yes, it was.
Those guys really fried human beings. You guys.
Back then, retaliation
but it was. Yeah, it was. But it was the
not in kind.
It was not in kind.
Kuna anasema like the retaliation was a bit too much.
Yeah.
See, wale attack Pearl Harbor first, so Nagasaki
it didn't fit.
It wasn't immediately.
It was
towards the end of the war. These guys were fighting. These guys had this thing called kamikaze pilots.
Yes.
Suicide bombers.
So they just fly the plane into
yeah.
And then they were not relenting.
No.
So these guys were like, hey, so we just nuke this.
Waliangusha kitu hiyo kitu maka iko na effects maka wa leo. At even doggies who have grown there are different.
It's not hit US. It is inagi?
Kama they're depressed.
Cheki doggy kasi the US ingekuwa kwa rorashio. But cheki ndio hii hapa.
hiyo bomb sijui ile kwa nini for it to have effects to this day atibaka hiyo grau hata sasa ukienda na ile kitu inasomanga hiyo reading bado utapata yes
but people are living there, so it's rebuilt.
nah, they didn't go back to the epicenter, maybe wako huku tu around.
Hawako
No,
kwa
of course,
epicenter?
sidhani, I don't think they are.
Is that true? The slanted eyes came from there. I'm not even joking.
Those are Japanese.
Yeah.
Hapana.
That was before. Kuna
I think they had standardized before.
Mzee alikuwa amelewa na which pop.
Ilikuwa Bashir.
But
Kuna
also,
producer.
you know, there's syndromes. I'm sure that can be a symptom.
There's some
an
birth
effect.
defects.
Yes, but
Yeah.
defects that are an effect of because of that.
Radioactive,
So yes, I
yeah.
would say yes. There was.
So Kanye West anasema people don't understand him, eh?
Can you
The song is
say?
called Heil
Anasema
Hitler.
anasema he's rich and famous, but he can't even get his kids, man. The guy can't get his kids, man.
Shaggy,
Yes, Joe.
that's what you get.
Kardashian
if you're
mazee
unhinged.
amekata na hizo
But sasa,
watu
ameona-
yanaficha nyuma ya
si
rasa
ameona
yake.
umseni unhinged. Wow.
Cheki, you ain't seen these kids. Cheki,
Come here.
stay there.
Come here, sweetheart. Kaa kuku venye uficha vifaranga. But saini kwa matako.
Cheki watu. Mom, can I come out?
No.
Cheki, don't you dare come out. Your dad is sick.
Your dad's here.
But the beat to that song is fire.
Yeah, yo, so
I haven't had it.
Kanye's a genius musically, just.
But
He
he's a
is.
genius yenyewe for real.
Yeah.
He is a genius,
Not
but
for real,
it's in
just
yeah,
musically.
it's yeah.
In
No,
Hitlerly.
not in life.
Hitler-esque. Yeah.
Labda kuna nini bipolar, bipolar.
Yeah, me I think hapo for sure kuna mental health issue hapo for sure.
Labda wezi operate on that level of genius and
Kama
be normal.
cause, yeah.
Mimi naweza sema akicheka tu vizuri he should just accept
Christ.
what
But kuna time
had he
alikuwa
not
ame-accept
accepted
Christ.
Christ.
Yeah, when he was in his
Jesus,
gospel.
when he was Jesus,
He even chomoed some music which I normally listen to.
because he was Christ related.
Jesus.
That works.
Hey,
Unasikia?
Jesus walks with
Alafu
me, with
akaingia
me.
sasa.
Akaingia Heil
Heil
Hitler.
Hitler.
bra.
Alafu
Bravo.
mbona alikuwa anasumbua wife yake hivyo bana?
Alimsumbua aje?
What do you mean making her wear just
you, the
cleaning
latest
film
wife.
on Bianca? I think aliachana
yeah,
already.
yeah.
Hawezi-
Bianca.
Wameachana?
hawezi force you
Yes.
kufanya.
Huyu wa walk naked.
Yes, I think so. I think
Yeah.
aliachana. Bianca.
But maybe that chick was just doing it for her own clout.
Yeah.
Nah, me I think Kanye West.
She's an adult.
She's an adult.
She's
but
actually, what's her job? Like, she's someone pretty.
yeah, she's
Educated.
yeah, ni mzee
Yeah.
amesoma.
Yeah,
So
so.
amesoma POKs.
Akona nini doctorate.
Oh,
And I
eh.
lie, but
BBL.
she's nini.
She's learned.
She's very learned.
A BBL, hello.
I think I can double D's.
LLB,
Kali. Yeah.
So she's
Akona
a
doctorate
she's a-
degree.
eh.
Double
So they
D's.
kosana?
Yeah, they kosana me. as
When,
well.
man?
I think just recently.
Ama guys went to need an intervention, history ya kutembea bila nguo.
Bana.
Yeah.
Wewe umevaa koti boots sijui zinatoshana aje, huyu akona sijui ka sleeve two of thing something.
Yeah, man.
Some nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeye alikuwa anafanya wadunge hivyo. He used to choreograph all their clothes. Hata Kim Kardashian alikuwa anamchoreografia zake. Any other chicks that he had before alikuwa na ule alikuwa naye after anamchoreograph ka Kim.
Yeah.
Nikavalisha
just-
demu yangu na mvalisha raincoat mazi. Hakuna msi anaona shit.
Si ndio?
Bui.
But for people to think that you can actually dictate what your girlfriend wears. Hiyo ni some
But you
nonsense.
But you can
without
suggest.
her, yeah. Cheki na suggest uva.
Nguo za war.
Venye ulizaliwa?
Cheki, unajua Owor
strong
natuka mit
suggestion.
na suggest uvae hizo nguo zenye wa mademu ba.
Unampatia hii staff avae.
Hydrape tu.
Alafu aitoe.
Cheki, leta hiyo nini ya kiti ya Kisingani podcast. We need to make a dress. Why do chicks get offended when the guys tell them how to dress?
Mi nachagua kilenda dunga. It's my own expression.
Mm.
If
But
you were to
women
give
love-
yeah, if you were to give just a suggestion, I'd be like, hey, you know, I like this other one on you,
Yeah.
or something like that. Sema check it toa you na
But what if the cleavage is boob iko nje?
boob yote.
Iko hivi. Cheki.
Of course.
Cheki the nipple nigga.
Nipple iskachunguliwe.
The nigga is-
Akitembea inaenda tu hivi.
The night I was hanging with some chick, then I know there was some thirsty looking guys opposite. To her hat na nini was hapa juu. What's it called? Dress. Go up. So nikaivuta hivi. Then she said that I am the patriarchy. Chick, why are you doing that? What the fuck patriarchy is that? Check at me. No, I'm just protecting. Where are those guys staring? No, they should not stare. They should not stare.
Ilikuwa dem strange ama dem unajua?
Najua.
Okay.
So I'm like I see
Mzee, nelo kile
so
unasema
mazee me I was like so hiyo ni patriarchy so
hiyo si
nikasema tu na
hiyo si patriarchy,
Tukamtoa
me I
zote.
think.
because I'm like those guys are ogling
Check, yeah, do you know what? Yes, me I think
So-
hapo you did good.
I can't funika so those guys stop ogling
Hapo you did, even if it's not stop ogling, it's just I don't know what it is, but here's the thing, msika meje expressive na yana na aina issue amekaa achana tu na yeye.
yeah
Like
so
even me, my
nikachana
sister
naye
got mad at me the other just recently.
but sika ni beshi yako you're doing it to help.
Yeah, even recently, you know, I was like, my sister alikuwa anataka kwenda kwa duka. Nikamwambia, you know, my sister is voluptuous as hell.
ako wapi sahi
Alikuwa mtaani, alikuwa
Mbona hujaifanya pod?
ni voluptuous. So nikamwambia unaenda kwa shop do hivi hapa kwenda tu na hiyo toja alikuwa ameniambia wewe do acha kupatia kabuti yangu
compare
nikamwambia na hii kabuti yangu because it's long
and
she's like hey you're feeling embarrassed because of my ass jama your nini yani she got a bit
policing.
mad yeah but I was like I'm not even policing but I know dudes out here
exactly
I know how dudes hata iko sana natembeaga naye hivi someone is gonna ogle hata gari anaweza ipeleka hivi kando ndio kwa ameangalia hiyo haga yake una imagine
Yeah. Older younger.
Older.
Okay.
So I'm sure me hii haga yako for sure you be do you but saa zingine hata tushaenda naye mali haklivage out yala hanga msemo expressive nikamwambia tuende na wewe hivyo nikaingia super nikabai nini safety pin nikamshikia hapa hivi
you're just avoiding the trouble
yeah
right?
because I was just like you know what it's too much trouble. Miss was say just do you express yourself but just know there's people out here who are just going to make your life uncomfortable
Don't
because
you think she knows that and
she does
just wants to be free
she does but sometimes I just if you have to go somewhere together. Me I just feel let's just do less.
Okay, check me on Monday going picking daughter at her house. Check uko wapi? Niko hapa kwako nimekam kukupick. Sisi yako hayuko.
Yuko fungwe gate.
Sawa tupate kwa studio.
Yeah, Mazi. So yeah, there are some chicks who are quite sensitive about being told to lift them.
To cover up. And again, it's
but make keep up.
Yeah, we live in a world where dudes be ogling all. Hata kama umevaa barka, umevaa
yeah, true.
Someone out
like just saw na chick alikuwa amevaa hiyo nini. Hey, Mazi hicho. Alikuwa juu ya bike. Mazi almost chased that car all the way. That bike.
Nakuona
Check karao fungua traffic. Kuna kitu nilikuwa naangalia.
Nafuata.
Naangalia. Kuna kitu nilikuwa nafuata.
Bwana.
So yeah, Mazi. So I'll go read that stuff about Kanye West and his chick. I never knew they've
me I had like they've cosanad.
Okay, what else is happening? What's happening in your life, Mazi? Achana na hizo story for now.
Check it me other than just nganganaing with I don't know if I'm having like a midlife crisis or multiple crises. Yeah, but dealing with them as best I can. Here's the thing. Sometimes when you're a millennial, you get existential. You're like, hey, what is life? Why am I here?
Who am I?
Like
why am I?
Yeah.
But sometimes it happens when someone is a bit broke, huh?
Broke, but then being broke actually makes you very...
existential.
Yeah. And then ukipata kado hivi, unashanga, why was I feeling like shit?
Ukipata do you exist.
Taste. Kuna plans.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with it?
What I try to do is make sure I'm doing something artsy and not something that is bringing me down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like syndicizing your sister.
Buying hairpins.
Cheki waona ni bring down sana na hii haga. Cause unanipea anxiety tukiwa hapa nje. Wacha niende ni paint.
Painting the ass.
So yeah, Mazi. All the best. So are you in the middle of it?
Are you talking
right
to
now?
someone?
Yeah. No. I don't talk to people per se.
Seasonal.
Yeah, it just comes and goes.
Yeah.
You don't talk to people?
Me, I don't talk to people. Like now, see, I'm talking to you guys.
Oh, so
I'm counting that as talking. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how can we help?
Yeah, no. Right now I'm good. You've done enough by just being,
by listening.
my peeps, man.
Yeah. It's good to have people you can be authentic with.
Yeah.
You get unapitia crisis pia?
Niko sawa. You know, it's funny. Like I say this, like I've never been depressed. Like I've gone through low moments, but I've never had like a depressive episode.
That at all or that lasted long.
That at all, honestly. And I've been broke, I've been down in the dumps.
Maybe you have, but you know how to manage it.
Yeah,
maybe.
probably, yeah.
Because me and my Namurumba, there was a time we didn't have anything looking up. No gigs, COVID times, we were down bad, living at home. And I don't think I've been happier than that. Like, it's almost like I'm happier when I'm doing badly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're kind of taking stock.
Because you don't have to worry about things.
I don't care about stuff a lot.
Yeah.
That helps me.
Remove from all these things.
That's what you're saying. You can even live on a ranch, Oko in Patagonia.
Yeah, but also something I don't say a lot is like I have a very supportive system around me, which is family.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
the support system is key.
Yeah, my sister is like my mom. My bro Pia is like, he's younger, but he's like my older brother, takes care of me.
But shout out to your bro. You're always retweeting our stuff, man.
Yeah.
Bush, manze, shout out.
Shout out.
Bush, Maze, yeah. Yeah, they've always been, and my friends, Maze. Murumba, if he has money, I have money. If I have money, he has money. Same as Bashir, same as you, Maze, si wakoleana tu, and I'm happy for that.
Yeah, true that.
My mother used to be my support system, like in his dead. Check my mother, check. Check me, sir, see the support. Because I used to go hang with her, Like say kange kwa around side, tungemaliza pod, then I go chill with her. Then I chill paka 10.
Yeah.
Then I go digs,
Yeah.
Cheki baba, siwende tu nyumbani. Cheki haya, wacha niende. Then I go digs. Then you guys when you're broke, she'd notice and tupia you aka tungu hizi.
Wow.
Cheki haya, cheki.
Shika hii.
Unajua mimi sina pesa, cheki.
Nasikia venye mlimnini ulipata kona 5 billion kwa
you guys, man. That mother really cool at me, you guys. Because we used to ask each other, tutanunua aje lunch. Cheki, tutanunua aje lunch. Cheki mi, wacha nione kenye naweza fanya. We have to eat some good lunch.
Yeah.
Because they have gone and used my last dollar. Kumbe she has 4M.
Yeah. Nah, I like that. Was it?
Cheki ye venye she's dressing.
As a lunch ilikuwa fiti.
Yeah, maze. No, but shout out to my mother. Alitusaidia sana kuanzisha hii pod,
Yeah. I remember the first episode, Maze.
You guys were with you the first episode. You guys, maze.
Hey,
shout out, maze.
I remember Stace.
Shout out.
Alitutengenezea machai hapo hivyo.
No. I came late. I think alikuwa mmetoka Hosi or something. Yeah. So she was resting.
Oh, okay.
I only spoke to her tukitoka. And then
Yeah.
We even went for the meds hapo nini. Don't remember? Hapo Yaya. Some pharmacy inside.
No, ilikuwa
Timol, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we went together.
Yeah.
She really came through, Mazi. She gave us some very good support.
Yeah.
I remember discussing us with her friends. Chiki, unajua hawa wana kazi.
That's the pod sasa.
So her friends are telling her, but what they are doing ni kazi.
Yeah, it's hard for that generation to see.
Yeah, to see that
podcasting as a vibe.
Yeah.
Are you that close to your mom?
I am, I would say, and I've gotten more closer to her since I moved back home in 2020.
Do you guys fight?
Yeah, we tutakuwa na beef hapa na pale, but eventually we'll still speak, which is why by there I say on a lot, because we'll be speaking in Kikuyu and just chatting. Yeah. But yeah, I would say I have a very good relationship with my mom right now.
And before your pops passed, were you close?
We were closer-ish. Yeah, we were closer for sure. I thank God I moved back home. No people think that moving back home when you're older always is you umeshuka on atini shame umeshuka. I was like, this is the best thing I ever did for myself.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. First of all, the support system sasa imekuwa karibu na wewe, because me used to be a loner peke yangu. No one used to see me for weeks. Yeah. Hata kiateka alikuwa anaona tu once. Nikimpe hizo do zake basi.
Hiyo mbosho ilikuwa nalia venye nasuguliwa mse.
But here's the thing. Ukiwa depressed unajua pia mbosho utasugua.
Lazima.
Uwezi.
Kuzungua mbosho ni kuchapa.
For women.
Oh, okay.
Similar show. Like you're too depressed to even
do that.
Masturbate. Yeah.
I have never been that depressed.
Me I have.
Bash was telling me the other day he chappered like 3 times before a show, Ati alipanda hiyo day. I think we're doing the comedy roast.
T-energy, yeah.
That guy drained himself. Check him. Fucker, his member was just blowing.
Unamwagadi creative. Not our form.
He drained his life source.
I'm telling you can't chop up before performance.
Kwanza 3 times.
Yeah, but that guy was finished. He didn't have any strength, mazewa.
Labda hiyo ni nerves, bro. Unasikia jua hujaandika kitu.
Iko kitu tu skip poa lakini acha nipige.
But I tell you, man, I'm depressed. I don't want to get out of bed.
Yeah.
So I stay even till 11,
You
and I'm not even asleep. I'm just
Yeah, just
cooler,
chilling.
you come back in bed.
Yeah,
You're just scrolling.
When I stay till that time I haven't even forgot the curtain.
Yeah.
And then Kite Mazeuko. But it should take you guys to my digs.
Yeah.
Because many guys don't know where I live.
Unaweza daia tu huko.
Kevo pekee ndio anajua huko.
Yeah.
But now you, if you're called, you're told twende kwa Manu, you don't know where my digs is.
Nah.
Huh?
We don't.
So niko huko ndani, no one is knocking the gate.
Yeah, no, you're not talking.
Quiet, just me and the cat. Checky, Checky, get out of here, you pussy!
But sometimes at least it's nice knowing the cat is around.
Yeah.
Some source of life.
Another life.
Even just feeding them.
Even the kittens.
Yeah.
Like I haven't given out the kittens.
I thought zilioshwa na mvua. Oh no, that's
Tatu
zilienda.
Nasikia zilionekana huko kwa store. I think they followed someone.
Oh, but they're live. Okay.
Checky.
Okay.
And the mom? Isn't the mom?
No, the mom is there. But when I wasn't there, I heard they were seen spotted near someone's dicks.
Okay, maybe they've got
maybe
a
an
spot.
outfit.
Yeah.
Do you guys have cats?
They came and just started living at the store outside. So now my mom is like, hey, zipatie key, hey, zipatie maziwa, zipatie nini
hapo? Zina multiply hapo.
Na multiply because there's one female. Hata sasa inaona nikako heavy.
Yeah.
Bana.
Kina Nduta's digs. It looks nice, eh?
I've never been, yeah.
Unaona videos za Nduta photos ni mbuzi.
Kwa kitu kwa mamiti tu. Yeah, outside.
It's dope.
Yeah, bana. So you guys jana we were doing a gig as I was saying earlier. But it was not well organized. Sometimes I saw Trevor Noah in Nanyuki. Trevor Noah saying he hates corporates. But even me,
corporates are the worst.
If I can live my life without doing corporates, huh?
The reason they do corporates is just because of the bag. Hakuna kitu ingine. Corporates pay so well, but
they don't have the nini in them. The culture.
You never have a good corporate. I've never had a good corporate.
I've never. To be honest.
Unless
I'm interacting with the crowd. Because Jana they told us to just perform.
Oh, okay.
You didn't interact.
But now
paint a picture. So what was the gig? What were you supposed to do?
It was guys who
The Wind.
What kind of pep
Ghost
on
of
the
Bashir just opened the door to the studio.
That Wind, you guys it want to participate on this podcast, huh? So these guys were having some sort of retreat. What they were sales. So
in Nanyuki.
Yeah, in Nanyuki, in some hotel over there. So they were just back from climbing the mountain. I think they were doing what's it called? Team building. So they come back. So initially it was supposed to be an event with a program. But now the person who was organizing that bit wasn't there on the ground. So kidogo ikachange ikakuwa you guys are gonna come just do stand up. So I'm like, there's no program. They're like, no, there's no program. So I'm like, okay, sawa. So we started writing a set. And you know the way sets are with corporates.
Yeah.
And then now when we get there, guys haven't come to the place where we're supposed to perform. So we just chill there. At 10 o'clock kuna game.
10.
Yeah.
So we're just like, let's just do 10 minutes.
This was Jana. So
last night.
What game was that?
So I did a couple of jokes. Nikapiga hiyo joke yangu ya Big Mama ika hata-ish. Some penyad.
Yeah, some. Yeah.
Kunde hiyo Big Mama nilikuwa naangalia Big Mama fulani nikipiga. Check me. But they laughed at some other jokes.
Okay.
But it was not, you know the way you feel after doing a set at a comedy club.
Like
like you know, like
I've never left a corporate with that feeling.
You've never,
But it's
you have to do hacky stuff. Checky Mama, Milka Showmax, Star Times Bonyo.
Bonyo
Kati ya Man U Arsenal gani kali.
Arsenal.
You guys, if you're not doing those things, I don't think you can
they're not
you can't be there with your jokes zenye.
Yeah.
Because they don't give a rat's ass about you and your Kitengela place.
Yeah.
Checky, I live in Kitengela. Anyone has a piece of land in Kitengela?
Like where are the jokes?
Yeah.
But you guys, there's some comedians in the States who normally say they just want to live on tickets. Or rather,
that's every comic.
Yeah. Like,
everything you do is towards selling tickets for your stand-up.
Yeah. For people
your
to just actually believe so much in you, they can buy a ticket to come see you.
Yeah, man. And then in terms of extra money, maybe you do ads, movies.
Yes, for sure. All the other things that come with it that actually still bring the joy to your comedy. Si vitu za kukuua roho.
But corporates, you can't avoid corporates because as long as you're doing well in this kawaida stand-up and posting
they will find you.
I think in your contract you need to add some clauses about time. about the way the setup is. Like you should say guys
like
who should be there
like
now
a rider,
before.
yeah.
Yes.
But you
True
see,
that.
it's one person making demands to a corporate. So
yes, they
like-
want you.
but you see,
They've seen you and they love you.
they've already
right?
set up. They're not calling you a month. They're calling you 2 weeks later. 2 weeks before the event, if anything. Hautaweza kwenda to the event and like you didn't know this would happen before you went there, right? Like you're going there on the last day. You have no say in location, venue, sound.
Yes.
So that's why corporate is bad.
But they should be minimums.
You can't make any minimums, I think.
Yeah, kwanza
There should be some sort of watu wamekaa chini.
Kwanza kaya time for sure. You can
And then you can't perform after 10.
That I think you can add to the nini.
Yeah, if it figures 10 yenyewe pole.
hapo bana hiyo siku imeisha.
Yeah, because now you'll have to compete with the alcohol, man.
Yeah, alcohol and football.
Yeah.
And other things.
Rowdy stuff. Yeah.
Alisema, hey, the people at the attractive people are sitting at the back. Hey, you guys, the guys at the front were not happy. Take it away! Take it!
Okay, next. I'm not the comedian for the main stage. Please put your hands together for Emmanuel Kinsengani.
Taking me, attractive people at the front. How are you?
Oh.
Of course ukiingilia wase kitu yenye na wauma lazima watete.
No, but it's joke. So there were other people in the
jokes,
audience who were saying, it's jokes, he's a comedian.
Oh, okay. Someone like,
Yeah, Maze. But as you said, we need those guys to make a dial.
Yeah, sometimes you need that corporate maze.
And the more we get famous, the more you'll get them.
Yeah, true that.
One corporate can hold you for like 3 months, maze.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you're getting 2 every weekend?
Unaweza ishi fiti.
Kitambi yangu maze inaweza kwa ikifika hapa kwa hii board.
Takaka atuoli.
We, so nasikia kuna majob pale nini? We're almost winding up. Kuna majob pale UAE.
Yeah, man. These people, me I think this is a scam. A scam is a foot.
What jobs?
So there's jobs in other countries that the government is saying that they have already bagged. Secured, don't know, that's the word. So what they've told the people is we have these jobs already. All you need to do is pay a certain amount of fee, like a processing fee, like a health certificate fee type of thing. Nasima dokidogo 55,000 per person. Yes.
Kwani imekuwa say sanctioned by gava hizi vitu?
Yes. Alfred Mutua ndo mwenye kusema hizi story na mdomo yake.
So you pay 55 ngwizis. 55
ngwizis uje umelipia all the things that you'd need to go to a foreign country.
Plus massage.
Plus massage.
By Steve. One of the things that you will get, yes, is a massage by Steve.
Ndabona massage.
Yes, tunakinia kukua wa Kenya.
Hapo kwa gate.
That is why tunatoka Kenya.
Mwaipa.
Tunaenda kufanya other countries. Yes.
But these jobs are not there. There's 3,000 people out here who've paid this money, but they're not getting the jobs. The government says, just because you've paid doesn't mean unapata job kesho. So but that's not what they said in the first place, Unajua ulikuwa unalipa hido na next week ukushapanda
the United Arab Emirates.
Umeomba do kila mahali ndo ulipe hido. Msela toa 55,000 wapi sahi anyway. And it's people who are very desperate. So and then the government itself is not the one doing the processing. They're saying they have agents. So it's just any outside agents. So they're telling you go to this agent, go to this agent. Those are the ones processing everything, which is already sounding like a scam.
Yeah, that sounds fully like a scam. Should Gava be doing that collecting money thing?
I don't think
like
so.
They should if it's legit, they can pay the money up front for guys.
Exactly. Pay for you, for get them. You there.
And then you just come. When you come with your 55k, you're guaranteed the job.
And then he was saying things like, Ati, the reason people are not going immediately is because you'd find like there's 10 wamesikiwa jobs, but then you'd find it's only 10 jobs available tuseme in a specific country. So wakenya wakumi watachukuliwa pelekwe, that's for sure. But wakumi out of 3,000 wanyashalipa do, that's barely a drop in the ocean. Haya upote tena anakuja kutetea. He spoke about it the other day, I think wherever he was addressing it inside it or wherever. Anasema ati shida ati why so many Kenyans are not qualified is because when their blood was tested ilikuwa na cannabis ama miraa ama whatever else. So he's saying that's another thing. Haya sawa msee aja qualify. Si umrudishie do zake basi akafanya kitu kingine nazo.
So wanarudisha hizo do.
Sasa wanarudisha za nani? Yeah.
Labda anajenga nayo hiyo place ya Grand Prix huko Macha.
Housing levy. Cheki unakija yako hapo next the Formula 1 track ya housing levy. Cheki kiona nani? Max Verstappen akipitia kwa bedroom yako.
Kurudisha nini? Cobra Squad.
Maze. Welcome to the Machakos Grand Prix. In pole position we have Muley of Muley Supermarkets.
And number 2 we have Steve Wamasad.
And Kapenguri anaitwaje mzee wetu Kapengoso ule wa pop. Kamelengo. Phone yake imeandikwa Vatican hapo nyuma.
You guys, because you see guys I'm imagining some guy in Ocha who was hope.
Hope.
So the only thing is chomoa 55 nguizis.
He's tafuta ila ameomba kila mahali na akalipa. Sana ngoja tu lakini anaambiwa hizo vitu utaiziona.
There's another guy who sold land to go and to pay for his daughter's school fees. So they were signing.
Yeah.
The land transfer with someone, then he had the money in cash. So he was showing his daughter and saying, so now this money ni ya school fees yako. Usiende huko uanze kufanya umalaya.
Sikia sasa.
Daughter sasa azi bro, acha ni back. Sitaki pressure bro. Sitaki 1+1. Daddy.
Nilipiwa mado.
Yeah bana. The guy sold a shamba.
So class 3.
Ndio babako akuambie hivyo. Kwani amekubebaje?
Cheki unafanya nini sasa wewe huko umalayani?
Uko library kama ni umalaya unafanya huko?
Cheki uko Nanyuki?
Hapana daddy, niko home science.
Uko Groots. Wachana na watu wa Groots. Niliuza shamba. But you get that heavy pressure.
Yeah. That's very heavy pressure.
After KCPE mzae there was no text back then, so you had to go to the school and find out the marks.
Yeah.
Mzae amenipeleka Ocha kwanza, akaniacha huko nikichunga mambuzi, akaniambia ukipata anything less than 4 so bro sikukuji na hapa Ocha next one year.
For real? Was he serious?
Yeah. My dad is like army
gangster. Hey.
So ulipata
nilipata for
21 bro alifurahi.
Out of 5 so.
Yeah,
that's fine. You did well you guys.
Yeah.
So mazee hao wa UAE bana. Hao wamekomongwa.
I wish Alfred Musa anaongea tu hapo like it's just
but don't blame Alfred ama wase.
Mimi na blame alana government ni Isaac Mwaura and I think there's another one.
Oh, Alfred Mutua ni nani?
Foreign affairs.
Foreign.
But you can't blame the victims because the person selling the story is
a gava. Yeah, you thought this is some credible shit. It's sad how hii country tunapelekeshwa.
55k area tungetumia kubai remis ya kuchapa.
Muongeze Eugene anipatie.
You chapa for life. Check me, I'm set in terms of chaparization. No, nil spend 55k hizi maoil.
Msana kama pata couch yote imetengenezwa na ni remis. Bro, yote ni remis bro. Sasa ni 45. Yes.
You guys. Cheki wase waligongwa sana hiyo time. Mimi nikasema hii do wacha ni buy remis lifetime supply.
Sio sitaki kwenda Dubai bro. Mimi niko sawa. Sasa una slide kwa kitu una shida tu.
Cheki na sisi kufanya job for some reason.
Umetaka ndeki hapo hivyo. Speaking of gonga, uliona hiyo kiatu ili nini Ruto?
Cheki Ruto, cheki Ruto is a ninja you guys. Cheki walijaribu kunigonga. Lakini mimi ni nani?
Nikajitenga.
Cheki Ruto like the Matrix.
Akajitane kindio.
Those guys on BBC were there with their cameras like the Matrix. Cheki. And the man avoided the hit from the shoe. Shout out to Ruto maze for his dexterity man.
Ilikuwa croc.
Akoende. Ilikuwa njumu inakaa ya leta but imebit.
Kwa tafiz.
Ilikuwa croc.
Ilikuwa croc.
Ilikuwa croc nyingine yenyewe imepitia maisha. No longer croc. Alikuwa another element, another thing you guys.
I wish ngempata hapa proper.
But msee angekuwa kwa deeper problems.
Haina shida lakini ngempata proper.
I'm sure msee amepatikana by now.
For sure. Three guys
both are merged into one. Check it. Mimi naomba msamaha. Sikujua.
Walishashika watatu.
Hawezi deny.
Bro, angalia hii ni size nini? Hii ni size 8. Angalia kiatu bro, hii ni size 8. Pima tu one.
They can cut off part of my leg. Check hii hizi nitosha. Ndio this is a fresh wound.
Sema kweli.
But venye ilikuwa fully haingetoshea ikro.
Nilikuwa na protect your excellency. Ndio maana nikakata hapa mguu.
You guys maze. You guys maviatu zitakuwa banned from all presidential events.
David alikuwa na jokali, alikuwa anasema like they are trying unacheki how BBC like walifanya investigations to a 3D simulation of like all the photos they went through to find out who shot.
Who.
Ile time the demonstrations
parliament.
So anasema the same thing will be done to find out who through the show.
But now they'll have to hire the BBC.
But anasema it's so easy. It's the guy with one shoe. Jamaa ana viatu. That's the guy.
The guy with one shoe and watching other guys get arrested. Check it.
Oh, nice.
Alibeba an extra shoe in his pocket.
But I scared that guy was just playing with a shoe.
Yeah, he was holding it at
some guy behind him.
Yeah, hit it. True.
Ikaenda hivyo.
He was holding it at him, pretending it like it's a camera. How everyone was, and then someone was like.
Although that sounds like those stories which you tell your chick when you're caught.
Yeah.
Chick, so my pal.
For real,
was holding it.
My pal. No, those 2 condoms. That was not for me.
My pal alirusha tu hivi zikaingia.
My pal has through the condoms. Ikaanguka hapa. That's why I have 2.
No, they scam all over my pants, but ignore that. That wasn't.
The chicks normally know those stories are fake.
Yes, what do you mean? You can know a fake story.
Mwana kwa gana. Your instincts, bro.
You can know a fake.
I told you back in my campus days. Nilishikwa cause I bought a shot glass, bro. Like that was the first clue to her. Like umekuwa ukikunywa machupa tu hivi.
Mbona glass.
Shot glass.
You
had bought it for some other chick to come.
Sorry, Komonga.
Yeah.
And drink. So she didn't have to drink from the bottle.
Like shots.
Yeah,
and
true.
I bought 2.
Yeah. No, I bought 1.
One for her. Yeah, nakunywa kutoka kwa chupa.
What's wrong with having 1 shot?
What he's been drinking from the bottle.
Because mimi nimekuwa nikikunywa straight from the bottle.
Yeah, so why does he need the glass?
So improve?
Without just her alikuwa ameenda alafu akapata nimeiba iko tu hapo.
So venye uka-confess ukasema yenyewe.
Si confess. I'm saying that was a start.
Ndio confess.
Yes, nimekuwa nikikomonga. Hii short class bro nilikuwa ya kuimpress. Sikudanganya. Mimi sidanganya.
Sikutaka kunywa na chupa.
Weka unakomonga demu the first time unaweza mpatie kikombe. So she investigated, went into my phone. That was it.
When you had the messages.
You had messages.
Yeah.
Why didn't you delete
incriminating?
It was unajua tu.
Life
like you delete but something.
Or she went without you knowing.
Yes.
After
and then
you
she
find
told
something.
me baadaye when she saw the
evidence,
the shot glass
is the one that triggered her.
Yeah, alijua immediately.
But chicks for sure have instinct.
Yeah, ndio maana mimi zaka
sometimes you're hanging out with another chick na demu wako anakuuliza uko wapi na unafanya nini? Cheki, hi, where are you?
Kabla uchukue.
Ana labda uwezi muone.
Cheki, where are you and what are you doing?
Si tuko hapa na Bashir.
Bashir is another mommy guy with a short glass.
Patia Bashir. I
went to see some other chick in Tao. So I was dating this Django mommy. So I'm like, no, I'm just going to Tao and then I'll come back. So I'm going to meet some chick. So nimefika Tao. I went with my friend's car. Picked that chick. So I'm driving through Tao. Guess who I meet right in front of the car, you guys?
Yeah.
That chick, man.
Alikuona?
Kuna alikuwa amekutrail ama alikuwa zake tu?
Alikuwa tu zake.
That's crazy. Lazima ungepatikana.
Like what kind of coincidence?
It had to be. Yeah, God was.
Ile universe tu.
Yeah, universe ilikuwa imesema zi.
So now me,
alikuwa ngalevi.
Instinct was to stop.
Mimi ningemkanyaga.
I can't stop. Nikatoka tu hivi. Nikahepa.
But she saw you.
Akaenda kwa best yangu kuningojea because he had to return that car. I was in shit,
Kinuke passenger seat.
Hapo umebeba nani? But me sina hiyo energy ya ku hard mse.
Yeah. I suspect ni sawa tu.
Sawa, and if you want to keep doing it, do you, man. Me I'm out.
No, I think at this age you have to be a bit more mature.
Me hakuna siku nishaifanya. Acha mimi siku nishaona picha boy fulani tulikuwa naye. Alafu namwona amepiga picha na dem fulani. Afu mpaka amedunga ile kofia nimemshonea.
Toa hiyo kofia.
Wacha nikwambie.
Cheki unaenda Photoshop kudelete. Yule ufala gani?
Ati amedunga hiyo kofia.
Vile nilisikia hapa ndani.
Bro,
nilisema I'm never gonna feel like that again in my life. Ndio maana niko hivi vile niko. Cheki, ndio maana niko hivi vile niko. Me I'm never gonna feel that again.
No,
fuck that shit.
You can't prevent feeling.
It's not for preventing. I'm telling you, it's done. It's done. That's why
it's done.
It's done in this sense. It's done in this sense. Me I'm not with dudes. I don't care. Fuck them dudes, man. That's why
you need partnership. You need
partnership is nice, but let me tell you, I'm never gonna feel that again. Niliangalia picha hivi nikasikia joto ingine sijaisikia kwa mwili yangu.
I know what you're talking about.
So did you vibe this guy baadaye and ask him other?
I called him nikamwambia, cheki, kumbe nakucheki hapo hivyo mkiona huyu mse. Ulikuwa unamshow kofia umebaige komba. Nansiensa.
Na ulete hiyo mbosheri yangu.
Alafu alijua ni beef. Alijua ni beef juu alikuja immediately.
Kama irudisha.
Alikuja.
Alikamna hiyo gepa.
Kwenye niko.
But ulikuwa ushasema wewe kwenda.
Alikuwa mshoa kwende bana.
Beg for forgiveness.
Actually, this is not even for story for forgiveness or anything. Me sina, it's not that deep, you know. If you wanna be someone else, you do you. Yeah, me and then me I'll be.
But
over here.
de mangwalilia you guys.
Hallelujah.
Checking me.
I can't go now, room. Okay, let me note this down in case I need a laugh later. My friends would really appreciate this.
Mother, she wept you guys from her soul, man.
Fucking much.
She
wept.
Hakuna kitu nisumbua ka nini.
Do you know that
Women,
thing? Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Me.
That thing traumatized me so much. I became like Mr.
Yeah. Me, I can't do that. Cause bruh.
That like mother, it was horrific.
You feel like an evil person, yani.
Yeah.
Imagine there are people who
Check
do
it
it that
as
on a
you should.
regular. Like, you
As you should.
I was scared straight.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
If
So
you
the thing
are.
I'm with, I try to be.
Yeah,
you know.
for 2 months I'm respectful. Yeah.
Mzee nilikuwa namka usiku nampata kuna sim card yangu. Like it just looked desperate. She's trying to igiza it in her phone. Yeah, I was like, hey, what are you doing?
Anaka sim card kwa torch mazi.
I'm like, come and sleep. Wachana na hiyo simu.
Unaomba so utakulia kwa nini? Why do you want to make yourself cry?
But then you're the reason why she's crying. So
No, I know. But
you're right. I don't think. I think if you want to be someone else, you just choose the other person, then go to the other person.
Don't umiza anyone's heart in the process. You know, even I'd rather you'd come outright and be like, you know what, I want to go somewhere else. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's how you feel. It's cool. Hakuna ja kustring mse along.
So utakula wasi
What do you mean
wawili.
go somewhere else?
See, you want to go to
Komonga.
Yeah.
So you say I want to go Komonga.
Yeah.
And then will I come back?
No, what you mean?
So that's why they won't say.
That's why they're cheating, bruv. See, that's
Unless you are saying you want to be in an open relationship where someone says I want to Komonga, then you're like, sao.
Yeah, you know, you even save yourself the trouble. Jota we I'm sure hata unakula ndio lakini roho yako inapiga and you're worried about if
no,
this
it's polite because you're stealing.
You're racing, yeah.
In fact, ukishikwa hiyo ladha inaisha. Cheki, I was caught, so we have to end this relationship because it's illicit.
Hey, shit in a sack, bro. Sianajua.
But there's some guys who don't feel jack.
Yeah.
Oh, many guys. What you mean?
And women too. Because mainly I can't compete with a woman in making you feel.
Yeah, man. You guys chicks really shit you guys live.
But a lot of dudes, the reason is why I say a lot of dudes is because dudes they're more predator alafu na sisi eti ni prey, so you just wanna be kila mtu ni conquest kwako, and that should not be the case, man.
But I think in this modern Gen Z era, even chicks are conquering jamals,
becoming the hunters.
They are, but not my dudes mtashikilia hiyo record forever.
So unasema wewe uliquit after your story?
Yeah, me I'm out.
Maybe you should go for therapy alafu urudi.
No, me fuck therapy. Cheki, yes, please go for therapy.
Bado kuna hiyo bitterness.
Si bitterness per se, it's just an awakening. Mi ndivyo nasema. Me I'm too woke to be told anything. Wezi kuja hapo niambie mrembo.
Maybe the other guy is not a bad guy.
He's not.
The next
so
guy.
you're judging the next guy on the basis of who you are kofia.
I'm not judging anyone based on anything.
But you said fuck them guys in general.
In this sense, I'd want for
cheki jamaa na kofia yake ya nduta cheki. Cheki, you don't want to remove that hat.
Ya crochet.
Aya, nilishona hii nina demu yangu. Na bado I found it in myself. Kuhanya demu. Cheki ndo fucking demu yangu.
You get that's wild, you guys. But he's a man.
Naka Khabib the eagle.
It's all good, it's life.
So mina kushow, labda the next guy is a decent fella.
Thing, I know there's good dudes out there, green flags, nini, but I don't want them, okay?
You do. Deep down you do.
Me, I'd say this. Ndio, scatter companionship is a good thing. But where I'm at right now, I'd rather be just by myself.
Oh, for now.
Not for now and for many years to come, man. Yeah. Because there's less stress.
They should have endings, mse.
But hata imbosho by then kai menini cobwebs.
Imekuwa an appendage.
But I can't stress myself for the sake of my mbosho, that's for sure.
Yeah. Can I ask, ushiko in a relationship where you're asking for sex?
Oh yeah? And not getting
like the nini, either she wants it too much or you want it too much. It's not balanced.
Yeah, most of the time.
I think sometimes it alternates. So sometimes you're the one wants komonga, especially these long-term relationships.
Yeah.
sometimes you're the one who's
it's you who is initiating all the time.
Now my wife used to say me is rejector, so akachoka na mimi.
For real.
Yeah, because sometimes me I used to want to just lala.
Chill.
Yeah.
Because I was going through other shit. So I didn't feel like komongaing. It's not that I was doing komongaing kwenje.
You said you were going through some other shit. I've seen you on IG, and the caption is comedian talks about losing 5 million to.
Yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah,
man. That's the one you're going through.
Yeah,
okay.
Man.
Yeah, easy, man.
So I didn't want to komonga those days. The same how she's reaching out. Checky.
And
checking me
for a chick to initiate, it takes a lot.
So now she stopped initiating kabisa, you guys. So now me when I came back with my member, you guys, she said nyima meals.
Video to Leah,
yeah, it's like
I never said about that stuff. I was saying that I'm a comedian. I'm a comedian by day and a beggar by night.
So man, that's me. So dehumanizing.
Like,
especially when you're nyimwad. So you have to turn and let your hard member become soft.
Go down,
check it. Hey, how many nyima? Check.
Okay, so babe,
take your member becoming soft.
Story ya popo nasikiaje? Sio kitu inakuwa soft, bro.
Let's say this.
The time your butt cheeks are going like her butt.
If people communicated better, maybe people wouldn't feel so bad about this kind of rejection. Msana za kwa amechoka, msana za kwa in her feelings ama ako in the mood, and yes, na si rejection.
That's the worst part. Like, because it's not like she doesn't want to.
Yeah, but at this very moment, kuna vitu mob that
and
are
me,
happening.
I'm like, bro, unaweza niamsha in the middle of the night, nimetoka kudishiwa prison na watu watatu. Unaweza kana nataka kudishi a girl. I'm like, yes.
Hell yes.
At this moment, I'd prefer that.
I heard somebody saying if a chick maybe is going through a period or something, she should give that guy a hand job.
No, what do you mean she should?
Or a nini? Or a what job? Yeah, elbow.
Elbow job, wrist job. Hata pia wrist.
Check it. Ay. Ah, nice. Thank you, baby.
Karibu seme ampit.
Ngekuza na matako after umemaliziwa.
She should so that in the morning your nut is gone. You don't have hand jobs.
But again, dudes need to be more.
Because now you go to the office with a hand job.
But here's the thing. You need to be more empathetic. Dem hizo kana napitia hakuna story ati you should.
So you think you shouldn't be thinking of yourself.
Yes, please.
That's why we cheat.
Enda uchape ama ufanye kitu kingine.
We cheat because we're being empathetic.
Enda uchape.
Because we don't want to interrupt. We don't want to impose ourselves on you.
We understand that you're going through something biological, so good luck.
So meanwhile,
your friend isn't. But yeah, I understand.
Thank God your periods are not synced.
Yeah.
But let's say if chicks live in the same house, their periods sync.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
That happen at your digs with your sisters?
Yes, it does.
How does that happen, man?
I also don't know. It's very mystic. Yeah.
Yes.
It's
so
mystic,
let me explain what happens when two chicks. The cycles and the pheromones. I read somewhere it syncs with the alpha chicks cycle.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how true that is.
It sounds like some true shit.
Yeah,
that's dope. I'll use that in my next date. Chick, do you know that
the alpha chick.
the periods sync with the alpha chick when there are many chicks together?
Yes, you can remove your clothes as we are talking.
As I continue my points.
Monga, you guys cheers, you guys, for providing my next sesh.
Your Komonga banter.
Impressed through podcast banter. Chiki, I thought that point was yours. I watched your podcast, Chiki.
Ushai Komonga ukijiangalia? Ama ujiobserve ama ufikiria what you're doing at that moment?
Yeah, dudes don't like it,
bro.
But dudes don't like it, no?
Yeah, nikuwa not a mirror, but like I thought about it, nikacha kumbao mse.
Oh, yeah.
Like my ass is moving too much for this position. It's fit.
No, but it has. I think it has. There's a visual need to it. Maybe the chick would feel nice to see herself. No maana unaangalia kuna sengine kuna mirror kwa ceiling.
Sluts they're called.
They work in Nanyuki.
POK.
Groot.
I think kuna aspect ya hiyo kujiona.
Gets you turned on.
Yeah, I think so.
Imagine kuambia babe, I bought this beer just so that you can enjoy your experience.
You can see yourselves.
What if you record yourself
for 2 seconds?
Not recording, you have to watch it back. What you're already out of it.
In your spare time?
Ukiwa solo ama together?
Alafu watch baadaye.
Together.
No, solo tu.
But unaweza pata mataka yako ni black, bro.
Alafu inaweza ingia kwa mtandao msaipo.
Na imagine ukiwa missionary tu ni aga yako na ukiangalia nyuma hivi.
Ukimsana anaweza kuipia simu unaweza lia hivi.
Finya delete, bro.
Cheki, I don't know, lakini usiweke hiyo kwa mtandao please. Cheki the guy.
Format hiyo kadi.
Vinya format.
The danger for that stuff.
Yeah.
It's nice but it's risky.
Bado unaenda hiyo pod ya
Chem.
so we need to let you go, right? So that Mike one was it. Oh, amekuala. Yeah, so let's wind this thing up. Right. Anything happening of the weekend under the silly tree?
Under the Swahili tree.
Yeah, under the Swahili tree.
Karen, this Saturday.
Yeah, Marula Lane.
Yeah, I'm doing a show. It's being hosted by Bashir. Yours truly. By the mbona Basha jatokea leo?
He's humming, so I'll comment that.
Good luck. Bashir ametoka Rongai. We'll leave him to explain where he's moved to.
Yeah.
But yeah, 16th, which is not 16th, 10th, which is this Saturday. Dota, you're also on the bill. So
Dota is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow at Swahili, under the Swahili tree in Karen.
Yeah.
So me, Dota and
me, George, Bashir, Aman. There's also other couple of shows on the 10th as well. I don't know if she'll tell people.
Yeah.
Kuna Mamito. Mamito's in the 10th.
Oh my God, I wanted to go that and say hi to Mamito.
10th ni when?
Ni kesho.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mamito. Kuna SK.
SK
Masharia. Yeah, at Unseen. That's 10th. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And also Edan Abdi. Tomorrow. Chemi tomorrow. Yeah.
Hey, so it's a comedy party.
Yeah, there's a lot of shows tomorrow.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's dope, man. So choose whichever you feel is convenient.
Yeah.
But the one for Imogen is started, eh?
Yeah.
Like all of you guys are there.
Yeah, and Aman.
Me, Bashir.
Aman Deep.
Unica podcast Kiplani.
Yeah, true that.
You did that on the first one. How many people does that place it?
Okay, on that day there were like 35 people.
That's okay.
And it was a very
35
nice
white
quick.
There were 34 white people.
Boring ones.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. What was
cool,
the
checking you guy. I had a very good time.
That's
dope.
Nice.
In fact, if you can record your sets, make sure
I'll try and do that
to record, Mazi.
Okay.
The podcast is almost figuring 5 ngwizis.
I saw 0.9.
Me too. I was like,
big up Nzige.
Hey, shout out, Mazi.
Tell a friend. Mazini mekodi kusaliwa na Nzige. Mazi.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Sijakuwa nikiwa meet.
Hata miss Joe meet bado.
I think I don't have an approachable face.
Ama upitangi kwa street.
Seasonal, yeah. Because I walk a lot too.
Yeah.
Some guy just bumps into me, says, "Hey, maze, kazi fiti sana."
Wow, that's dope.
Oh, nice.
And
that's dope.
So I think we have 80 more people new.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Okay, underground.
We'll get there.
Although there's a melancholy feeling about it. The way you have a nice, hidden, quiet thing.
Yeah, that's going to be a thing of the past, I feel like. We're ready.
But you have to grow, you guys.
We have to.
Yeah. So shout out to everyone who's subscribing.
Shout out.
Tunafikisha hiyo 5K by Monday.
We will.
Tukipata 100 people per
Amina.
day.
Yeah.
Amina.
Tell her POK, mazi. Tukaingia kwa hiyo network ya POKs mazi.
You guys tuko mbele, you guys. You guys wasi wana Nanyuki mazi. Maybe all the POKs, anyone who Mongas, you should subscribe.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
So unalipa na pia una subscribe to the Kisingani podcast.
Membership.
Check, make sure umesubscribe. Haya.
Sawa, unaweza njoti sasa.
Yaani ukue member na usupport member.
Membership.
Cheers, thank you for coming through, you guys.
Anytime.
Last minute, lakini
Thank you, George.
See you guys in the next one. Bye. Chunga mapua hivi. Roofs here serious.
Ile nataka kuonyesha watu